All right. Good morning, everybody. Coffee with Dave. Man, what an exciting week we had this week. Looking forward to sharing all of that with you this morning. We are in Charleston, South Carolina on James Island, and we're in the middle of a big storm. So let's hope the lightning and thunder doesn't interrupt our show, but that's the way it goes. So here we go. So, what did we do, everybody? What did we cover this week on Dave Cooper Live? What are the key ingredients for building it better? This week, we heard from Martin Fenn, the Chartered Institute of Building CIOB Modern Methods of Construction lead for Oceania, Australia, and New Zealand, Clifton Ray Calderi of Hemp Build Network and Triple P Fund, and Etienne Gubler, CEO, SIGA North America. A few things that we covered. What do money and data have in common? Integration and ingredients for success. From around the world, human connections, health, and wellness. Why does all of this matter for your construction business? From prefab to building products, Dave Cooper Live is bringing you the people, products, and processes helping us all to hashtag build it better. Martin Fenn is the Chartered Institute of Building CIOB Modern Methods of Construction lead for Oceania, Australia, and New Zealand. He has been running an MMC webinar series interviewing those that are helping to transform our industry in order to share knowledge across the globe. What does the formula of design, manufacture, integrate look like? Sustainability, the circular economy, and modern methods of construction. The world is getting smaller by the minute. Sharing success, sharing failure, learning from each other. That's how we're going to expand market share, create a better business, and attract the next generation of construction leaders into our space, which, by the way, will include a more diverse workforce, in my humble opinion. And then we had Ray Calderi join us from the Hemp Build Network and Triple P Fund. What is the Triple P? It's the people, profit, and the planet. And we're going to talk about what the 5 ingredients are on our show: builder, architect, engineer, subcontractor, building materials supplier. And on Friday, we were joined by Etienne Gubler. That's right, the CEO of SIGA North America. You all know who SIGA North America is. If you had him on the show, how many times over? But it never gets old because we have to keep sharing the knowledge. Yes, they provide all the right products to achieve air tightness and weatherproofing. But why does it matter? Why should the consumer care? In a world where indoor air quality is now an even bigger issue around the world, especially in Europe, where energy efficiency and the cost to regulate the temperature of your home and building is even more under the microscope. And for all the reasons and more, air tightness matters. Now, he even told us that the price of gas a gallon in Switzerland is $10 when you do the math now. $10 a gallon. All right, so let's take a look at what we have going on Dave Cooper Live. And good morning to all of you out there. Let us know where you're joining in from this morning. And if you don't mind, smash that like button and go to our YouTube channel and subscribe, would you? Because you get to watch this show live, or you can watch it pre-recorded, but you still get the same information. So welcome if you're with us this morning live. And if you're not live and you're watching this pre-recorded, well, thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to join us and watch us. All right. We're going to fly through what we have going on today. So let's pull it up on the screen here so I can share with all of you. Let's see if we can find a different format that's a little more fun. Move a couple things around here. All right. So what do we have here? We have the live show roundup, March 7th through March 12th. Monday, we started off talking, that's right, with Martin Fenn from Australia. We love that our show is global. The planet is global. Building is global. The processes in which we all can learn from are happening on a global basis. So that's what this channel is all about, is bringing that together. So that's what we talked about as well. Martin Fenn and I, bringing the industry together. There's a link to the YouTube channel. This form after the show will be downloadable. So you can just click on it, download it, and you'll have all the links to the YouTube channel. You can go right there and watch the show. So what did we talk about? We talked about the CIOB MMC webinar series that they are teaching over across the pond. That's right. They're doing a Dave Cooper Live event similar to what we do, but they're really getting into the nuts and bolts and they're bringing you some education. So you got to check out Martin Fan in his webinar series. They are educating the wind industry. He also works for PT Blink, and they are solving problems with their software solutions, and they're building big projects here in the United States. The Australian MMC market, I don't know what they're feeding people in Australia or what the water's doing, but I have to tell you, there are some amazing, amazing technologies coming from the Australian market over the last few years, more so than any other market that I've been in touch with. And I'm in touch with all of them for the most part. All right. And then we talked about sustainability and the circular economy. So you want to watch all of that and you want to learn about what we spoke about, go check it out. There's the YouTube link right there. We will provide this right after the show. All right, Wednesday, March 9th, hemp. Man, you just say the word hemp and people show up. What an amazing show, right? I guess a lot of you like hemp to wear or to use in your building because you can't smoke it. I know I keep saying that, but you can't smoke hemp. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work. You can try, but you probably get a headache trying to do it. All right, building hemp. What is the path to production and profit? We had Ray Calderi, founder of two companies active in the building home utilizing hemp as a primary building material. We talked about building with hemp and how it makes a healthy structure to occupy. Building with hemp is sustainable and stewards natural resources. Building with hemp is possible, and he's doing it out in San Antonio right now. So, what are the 5 stars of success when building with hemp? Well, we talked about that as well. You got builder, you have the architect, you have the engineer, you have the subcontractor, and guess what? Yes, the building materials supplier. This is all super important stuff when you're looking at what are the 5 stars to success if you want to make hemp part of your next project. Insulation, floors, you name it. Hemp is being used for so many things, even plastica type products. That's right. Hemp is being used. Hemp is being tested with bamboo. Hemp is being used. We have to check it out. Hemp is a weed. It grows fast, and it is definitely a sustainable product that we can use for our everyday buildings. Hey, listen, lumber surcharges are through the roof, right? Greg Ugaldi, the taxes on it, the import costs, it's through the roof. But guess what? That opens the door for other products to come on in and take up market share and hopefully show us a better way forward, a better way to build, all of those fun things. So with that said, that was Wednesday's show. And of course, Friday, Mark Bare Naked Willie. We had a bit of a change up Friday. Our guest was having some issues with their travel plans. Mark was having some issues with his travel plans, but no fear. We had Siga on the show. We had Etienne Gubler, CEO, North America. You want to talk about giving somebody less than 5 minutes to say, hey, we're having technical difficulties with our guests from where they are. Can you do the show with us? Bam, on the spot. Amazing individual Etienne is. He is the CEO of SIGA North America. And we talked this time with our 5-minute roundup. Why should homeowners and building occupants care about air tightness and weatherproofing? That's what we covered on that show. Why? Why should they care? I know why they should care. Do you? And guess what? With COVID and all the things that have happened over the last couple years, it matters even more that they understand. And they are starting to understand. Pretty soon, the consumer is going to be asking you, the builder, you, the developer, for a better product. It's coming, and it's going to be great, not only for us, but for the environment. It's going to help us with housing affordability, all the above. Super excited about it. All right, what do we have coming up Monday? Tom Hardiman. That's right, Tom Hardiman. MBI, Modular Builders Institute, will be on the show, and we're going to talk about the upcoming event, World of Modular. That's right, World of Modular. So we're going to understand what Tom has going on there. We're going to see how Tom's voice in the industry is making a difference. Let us know. They're doing a lot of work. They're working on codes. They're putting together the events. So let's talk about it Monday. We're going to talk with Tom. He's going to be on here. You can ask him all the questions you want to ask him. And I have to tell you, right before COVID hit, World of Modular was the last event that I attended right before COVID. And I will tell you, it was an amazing event. We had a wonderful time. It seems like all the guests that were there from around the world Really enjoyed the information, the education, and all the topics. We're going to find out a little bit more of the inside scoop of what's happening at World of Modular this year on Monday, 1 p.m. Eastern. So join us for that. And then on March 16th, that's Wednesday, we're going to Poland. We're having Christoph Drost back on the show, and we're going to talk about IQ Module and all the things that Christoph has going on. Now, he has his hands full right now. They are dealing with all the crisis that's coming out of Ukraine, all the humanitarian needs that are happening. They have put up their hotels. They own hotels. They own a lot of buildings. They are housing tens of thousands of these refugees that are coming across looking for a safe place to be. All the women and the children, the older people, even some of the men that aren't fighting over there. So we're going to talk about that a little bit, see how it's going, but hopefully we'll be able to get into some of his world because we were going to do some live factory walkthroughs. But again, they're dealing with some big things right now. So it'll be interesting to see where this conversation goes. And you can see right here, we set up a fund for helping Christoph and everything they're doing over there through Operation Triage and the links there. Help us help our friends in Ukraine. All the donations are 100% to the people that need it. Nobody, and I mean nobody, that is part of this organization takes a salary. They are all volunteer. So if you want to check it out, go to Operation Triage. I'll put this in the notes. You can click on it, go there, and please donate. Help them out. They need it. I know it's not on our doorsteps, but boy, if it was, we sure wish we'd have the help for it as well. So that's Wednesday's show. And then March 18th, BS Friday. Innovative Installation Systems by QuickTherm is going to be on the BS Friday show. So we want to check that out, and we want you to join us. Installation systems? You mean there's a system to installation? Hey, maybe we should have talked about that yesterday with our good friend Etienne Gubler. It's going to be a great show, everybody. So that's the lineup for this past week. What's coming up next week? Put it on your calendar. You do not want to miss Monday's show with Tom Hardiman. You do not want to miss Wednesday's show from Poland with Christoph Drost. Plus, you'll get to hear live, boots on the ground, what's happening. He is on the border all the time. They have friends that are driving in to Ukraine to deliver products such as shoes, clothing, food, medical supplies. They're really doing it. I mean, it's an amazing thing that they're working on over there, and they're risking their lives. So let's support them. They're in our community. They will be at World of Modular. You know, hopefully everything works out for them, and hopefully everything works out with this global stuff that's happening over there. But don't miss it. Don't miss your chance to support Christoph and everything they're doing on Wednesday, because they're awesome people. They're awesome for our community as well. So we will load all of that in the show notes. So that's what we have coming up. So make sure you check it out. It's a good thing to check out for sure. Okay, what else do we have going on? Let's see. Hey, Gary, what's up, man? We got Gary Fleischer, the mod coach. I'm getting more excited about hemp for the offsite construction industry. By the way, 4 inches of snow already and still snowing here. Gary, I'm losing it, right? Because we're moving back to Pittsburgh. At least that's the idea, in June, July. But man, you guys aren't making me want to do it, because I'm in shorts down here. Even though it's windy, rainy, and stormy, it's going to warm up. I don't know. There's just something about being able to go outside all year long and do something. But I'm struggling with it a little bit. Good morning, Greg Ugaldi. Good to see you, my friend. I hope all is well with you. Greg, you starting any of those offsite projects yet? I'm looking forward to hearing what you got going on up there in the good old Connecticut and what's going on around the world. We should have an update from Greg. Throw out some dates. Let's bring you back, my friend. We got to get back on a regular schedule. We also got Gilbert Meyer all the way from Honduras. Just had my delicious Honduran coffee. Gilbert, I got a question. Was your partner from California at the International Builder Show? I was running around, and for some reason, I had somebody walk up to me, and I was late for a presentation, and I wasn't able to give him the time. I just hope it wasn't one of your partners, and I think it was, but I just didn't have time to concentrate and really realize it. So if it was, my apologies. Let's touch base on that when you get a chance as well. So I do appreciate everybody tuning in this morning. Today is a quick stream. I am going to meet a good friend of mine from years and years ago here in Charleston, South Carolina, in his 70s, and he's still serving this great country of ours. He's in the military. So I'm looking forward to catching up with my good friend Charlie Campbell. Um, he's famous in his own right, that's for sure. Outside of that, we got a big week coming up. We will be in Atlanta on Sunday night. That's tomorrow. We'll be in Atlanta Sunday night. We will be in Nashville Tuesday, Tuesday night. Then we'll be returning from Nashville back to Atlanta through the weekend. That's right, through the weekend, where I'm going to get to hang out with my good friend Vincent Harper. That's right, a good military buddy of ours. And then we're heading down south for a couple more weeks, and then back north when there is no snow. Gary, call me when the snow stops. When the snow stops, call me. Anywho, that's what we have going on this upcoming week. All right, Gilbert. Thank you, Ethan. I knew it. See, I think he walked up to me, and I wasn't trying to be rude. I was in one of those rush modes, so for some reason it just popped in my head that happened, and so have Ethan reach out to me. I'd love to chat to him some more. All right, good. We are located in Austin, Texas. You were in California, if I'm not mistaken, weren't you? I think so. Who out there can tell me, does this mic sound okay? I'm trying a new mic and some new settings. Let me know. I'm trying to can I get a deeper voice in my, I want to make it soothing for the audience to listen to. So R&D Center in Austin, got it. All right. I'll tell you what, though, I have to say the signal's going out and back pretty quick to get responses that fast. That was only a few seconds. But I am working on the mic. Does the mic sound good to everybody? Does the picture look good to everybody? Ooh, that was fast. Mic is great. I love it, dude. I'm glad you like it. We got all kinds of fun stuff, Greg. But, getting all this tech stuff, obviously brings its technology issues as we're on the road, too. Appreciate the feedback on that. Greg, when are we having you back on the show? We need some updates that we haven't got to that we were talking about, right? Gilbert, French press this morning. I may have to get you to send me some Honduras coffee, fresh. I'll make it on the show. I'll share it with you. All right. So does anybody have any questions on anything? Put them out there. Also, are you going to the World of Modular, or are you going to go to the AutoCAD show that is coming up? So let me just pull them both up here real quick. Prefabrication. Jen, can you put those up for us? Advancing prefab. Tell me which one you guys are going to. We have two shows that are going on, Advancing Prefabrication, and that is happening. I just got to look at the dates. They're the same exact weeks, which kind of drives me a little nuts. And I believe that is the week of April 26th through the 29th is Advancing Prefabrication, and I believe World of Modular starts on the 20th, if I'm correct. Let me just look real quick. And this is the thing, this drives me a little bit crazy. April 25th through the 28th. So let me share this. Imagine if we were able to join these two conferences together. How amazing would it be that we had two conferences together that we could all attend and share? So here we go. Let's pull it up. So we got Advancing Prefabrication, right? That's happening. And there's a lot of great things. There's a lot of great education that happens at Advancing Prefabrication. Where are you going? Are you going to World of Modular? Are you going to Advancing Prefabrication? And then tell me why. I really want to know. Everybody's asking me. I haven't told anybody where I'm going yet. And for good reason. I really want to be where the programming is going to be amazing. But we are looking at, both of these. And maybe you'll see us at both. Jen and I may split up. You might find one of us at each. But, here's some of the highlights for this. Pre-event workshops, off-site facility tours. You got specialist content that's going to be there, design and optimization for BIM. So I don't know if you guys have checked this out, but both of these are happening the same week. Advancing Prefabrication and World of Modular. Now, let me see. Does World of Modular transfer over, or do I got to change my screen? I bet I got to. Oh, you know what? I didn't even share that, did I? Shame on me. Shame on me. So this is happening. This is Advancing Prefab. And let me look at World of Modular here. Will that switch over as well? Let me share that one down. And World of Modular is the other one that's happening. So I want to know where you guys are all going and why. Where do you think I should go? It's hard because I want to support everybody, but there's only one of us, so to speak, to support everybody. Because without Jen, it's hard to do shows, and she does the write up. So us splitting up, my goodness, I don't know what's going to happen there. I think Jen should go do her. Who thinks Jen should do her own show at one of these shows? I think so. She's going to punch me for saying that. All right. Where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Here we are. Bam. Why do I see only the comments feed of Jennifer and myself? I can tell you why. So if you're on LinkedIn, Gilbert, if you're on LinkedIn watching this, and I think you are, let me go back and look where you're coming in from. It's not going to show you the Twitch and YouTube comments and the other comments. You can only see the LinkedIn comments. So Greg Ugaldi is on Twitch, so you're not going to see his comments. And then also, that's why I put these up on the screen so people can see, like, there's Greg, Twitch. There's, if you see me from YouTube, we put a Dave Cooper. So, yeah, and you're on LinkedIn. So maybe that's why. Or maybe I'm not answering your question the right way. Maybe I am. But where are you going? You going there? Or you going to World of Modular? I mean, there's great stuff at World of Modular, too. I mean, like I said, this was the show I went to right before COVID. All kinds of stuff happening. So let us know where you're going. I'd love to know. I'd love to know. And as always, make sure that you support the Ukraine mission. Make sure you show up Wednesday for Chris. He's really been working his butt off to make things happen and to really, really have a great show. So we definitely want to give him our support. All right, everybody, unless you have questions or comments, you're awfully quiet out there today. We're gonna wrap it up. But please, if you're live, thank you. If you're watching this pre-recorded, thank you. Put in the comments. Let us know where you're going to be. We will be announcing where we're going to be here in the coming week. And hopefully we can all catch up and have a great time. Outside of that, my name is Dave Cooper. Have an awesome, awesome, awesome weekend. Enjoy your family. Love on your family. Life is short. Things are going crazy in the world. And we all need to just get together and get along and have a great time. My name's Dave Cooper. See you Monday. Tom Hardiman. We're going to talk about the world of modular. Bye now.